This is the Cabrinha Foil Quick Release. It's a new and innovative toolless mast plate system that allows you to attach and detach your foil setup from your board in just seconds. I'm about to upgrade here from the standard fixed plate, and I wanted to show you just how fast and easy the swap is. So let's get into it. If you haven't already done so, this would be a good time to take the foil setup off your board, like I've done here. We're only swapping out the top plate here for the new FQR system, so that's really all we need access to. We're going to unscrew the 3 Torx bolts that secure the top plate to the top of the mast using this T30 driver, but you want to make sure you hold on to these 3 screws since we're going to reuse them in a minute. Now with the 3 bolts off, we can go ahead and pop the top plate off, leaving just the bare mast. Here's where you want to take the new socket from the FQR system and orient it so it slides over the top of the mast, and make sure that when you drop it on it's fairly level, and this will help ensure that the bolts go in straight and hopefully avoid any potential cross-threading. And just like every other time, we always recommend that you tighten each bolt down a little bit at a time, alternating between the 3 until you get them all screwed in. This just helps the socket go down evenly as it settles down onto the top of the mast. Right, so with that done, we can now mount our FQR plate to the board. The new plate goes on using the same 4 bolts and T-nuts that we used from the original fixed plate, so I'll just go ahead and reattach them and position the plate right here in the middle where I like it for this particular setup. With the plate and socket now installed, let me go ahead and show you how great this thing is. You just position the mast over the top of the plate and angle the whole setup over towards the front of the board. I guesstimate about 45-ish degrees. Drop in the front of the socket and just rock it back into place. It's good to think about keeping a little bit of forward pressure on the foil setup as you push it down, and you want the gap up here to be as minimal as possible. Now just put a little pressure down towards the rear of the fuselage to get it to sit down flush into the plate. If it looks like this, you're golden. If not, no worries, just rock it forward again, remove it, and try realigning it one more time. With the foil in place, all that's left to do is lock it down and go ride. So if this is the first time you're installing this, it'll need just a smidge of a fine tuning on the cam lever here. We suggest starting off with it loose and then lock it into place. If the lever goes down with no tension, then just open it up and give it another turn or 2 or 3 and lock it down again. You want a decent amount of tension here where you can feel it's really locking the system into place. A little side tip is, you know, the tension's just right when it feels like it's almost too much to go on, and if it feels like it won't actually engage, you can actually give it a half a twist or even a quarter of a twist like this, and then push it up and then twist it into place. Once that's done, you just pop the safety clip on directly in the middle of the cam lever here, right in the middle, push down until it clicks, and you're good to go. To remove the foil from your board after a session, just pull the tab, attach to the safety clip, pop it off, and open the cam lever. Once it's open, just rock the foil forward, remove it, and we're done. Simple, easy, and effective. Hopefully you found this helpful. And if you'd like to see more content like this, be sure and let us know. Smash that thumb if you liked it, and if you loved it, please consider subscribing to the channel for more helpful or just plain entertaining content. If you should have any questions, you know you can always drop us a note at support@cabrinha.com. And please be sure to check out the rest of our range on the World Wide Web at cabrinha.com. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the water. Aloha.